Uh, welcome back, everybody. Um, to
Adventures in Dominic.
Adventures
Wolf.
with Dominic. Yes, yes, yes. Dominic, how are you doing today?
Go to you.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Today was a cool day. Um, are you ready to get into some adventures on this lovely, lovely Wednesday?
Yes.
How was your day? Did you have a good
Good.
day at school?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so tell us what we are going to be talking about today.
Two things.
Okay, what are those two things?
Legends about Mexicans.
Mexican myths
Yeah.
or legends of. Oh, wait, before we go there, it is spooky season, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So, welcome everybody to a spooky season. And in the spooky season, which is October, a lot of the Hispanic culture is celebrating like El Dia de
Los
Muertos.
Muertos. Yeah.
Yes. And I was always intrigued by just the celebrations and the attire, the ceremonies, all of it. I think has really intrigued me about Hispanic culture and just when they do celebrate it, because sometimes they people try to put this negative stereotype on what it is that they do, but it really is them celebrating their loved ones that have gone on, right? So, what do you do when you celebrate, or do you guys or your family celebrate anything during this month, or have any type of celebrations?
Mm, my mom her celebrates like everything
Okay,
except mm, that day.
okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, so today we're gonna get into what again? I'm sorry.
The le- the legends about Mexico and anime.
Okay, cool. And then what was the second thing? Oh, that was it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Dominic has comprised a list of legends that we are going to be talking about on this podcast.
Oh.
What?
mm,
What happened?
Yes. I leave my notebook over there. Can I get it really fast?
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna stop your cam real quick. Oh, wait, not mine. Okay, and then now while he's going to get that, I'm going to introduce to y'all um some guests on his podcast that we have today, and that is Kamari and Carter. Everybody, give it up for them. Okay, Kamari and Carter, are y'all okay? Okay, cool. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Okay,
Ready.
so I'm gonna add Dom back to the chat. Okay, and so let us know. So who are we looking up today?
Chupacabras.
Oh, the Chupacabra. I feel like they have
A movie?
yes. What movie was that about the
It
Chupacabra?
was on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, it
It was like a little blue
was
one.
on my block. Was it on my block or wait? What was it?
Netflix.
Yeah. What was it called?
Chupacabras. Chupacabra.
Yeah. But it was a movie where it was a guy who was it, and then
Oh, he was chasing a chupacabra,
uh-huh.
like a big one, and
Yeah.
like somebody crashed the chupacabra,
Yes.
and it was a mom and
Yes.
the
And then
baby.
she was the uncle. Oh no, he was the uncle. And the little girl, the chupacabra would always come and visit her. I can't remember what movie it was, but it was good though. So let me get us a chu chupacabra. Chu
Chupacabra video.
okay. Chupacabra. Yes.
Okay,
Let's get us
on
what
can we
happened.
do Chalo Negro?
Well let's do chupacabra first.
Okay.
And then we'll go into Okay, yeah. Okay, so we got that video. Before we watch this video, hold up. I need to do this disclaimer so that way can't nobody get the strike on this channel or anything like that. Let me see. Let me get our disclaimer up and let me read it. So, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. So, in short, do not sue us because we are just giving our opinions, people. Okay, are you guys ready to watch the Chupacabra? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, let me get our stuff on the screen.
But this
Okay, all right. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
A robot, and even the devil itself. Earning its name from its favorite prey, the goat sucker, El Chupacabras, stalks the countryside and cities alike. Chupacabras are a popular folk legend, but not everyone knows there are two different versions of the monster. Reports of El Chupacabras occur everywhere from Puerto Rico, where it actually originated, to Maine. Whenever one is sighted or found dead, the international press latches onto the story with the same intensity as the bloodsucker itself.
Can you hear now?
Some believe it is a freak of nature. Others are convinced it was a culmination of mass hysteria.
Okay.
But it's said to be a monster that doesn't normally hunt humans. So why are we so afraid of it? I'm Dr. Emily Zarka, and this is Monstrum. The first reports of El Chupacabras are actually relatively recent as monsters go. It's not your typical classic monster. This one is modern. They first appeared in 1995 in the Puerto Rican town of Canovanas. There were reports of the deaths of dozens of farm animals whose blood had apparently been sucked dry by small perforations in the neck and abdomen.
like a
It
vampire.
caused immediate panic.
Yeah.
No animal was safe. Ducks, rabbits, chickens, pigs, and yes, goats were all said to have been killed by a grotesque creature. In Puerto Rico, chupacabras are said to be 3 to 5 feet tall, with wings like a bat, fangs, a
Oh
hunched
my
back,
God.
large black or red eyes, and covered with either scales or quills. Some reports include tiny arms and the ability to jump great distances.
Whoa.
Others claim it has spikes along its back and a long tongue. For the residents of Canovanas in 1995, this terrifying monster was a real threat. Their livestock were dying, and people were so scared that guards were positioned to protect what animals were left, children were escorted to school, and some families even abandoned their homes. As local and national papers picked up the story, reports increased across the island. By April 1996, more than 2,000 animals had fallen victim to El Chupacabras. At different times, Puerto Rico housed U.S. military personnel. This includes Fort Buchanan, located less than 40 minutes from Canovanas. Rumors swirled that El Chupacabras was an escaped military experiment. This is where things get more interesting and political. Mayor Jose Ramon Quimo Soto, who was up for re-election in 1996, decided to take matters into his own hands and protect the people and animals of his town with a safari. In October 1995, Soto organized 200 people, including armed cops, and set out to catch the monster. Dude literally dragged a goat around in a cage and carried a large crucifix.
Oh my.
The press dubbed him Chemo Jones.
Chemo.
Soto also loved to give interviews, and when the international English-speaking press heard of the chupacabras in late 1995, his quotes appeared in the Washington Post, the New York Times, and this fun one. Soto wasn't the only politician to address El Chupacabras. The Puerto Rican government decided to step in. They were not only concerned for their people and their livelihoods, they also recognized the negative impact the monster could have on tourism. Biologists were brought in to find the scientific explanation for the attacks. Theories ranged widely. Some think it was caused by bats driven by drought to seek new food sources. Others say roving packs of wild dogs, or even escaped rhesus monkeys that had been imported for scientific testing.
Oh, wow.
One zoologist believed the majority of the attacks were caused by a spike in the mongoose population. Don't let their cuteness fool you, those things are nuts. fun fact, even though Puerto Ricans are citizens of the United States and must obey all of its laws, they don't have the right to vote in the presidential election. They're asked to obey federal laws but have little power to change them. Technically, Puerto Rico is a commonwealth of the United States. So Puerto Ricans, at least based on their lack of voting rights, are outsiders in their own country. Which just seems crazy to me. What is this, Victorian England? Despite all of this, or perhaps because of it, El Chupacabras became a pop culture phenomenon. For some Puerto Ricans, the monster became an anti-hero, a monstrous symbol for their own otherness in relation to the United States. By the end of 1995, thousands of shirts were printed with illustrations of chupacabras. It inspired 3 songs and a cocktail. In the early 2000s, a different kind of chupacabra emerged. Reports from Mexico and the southwestern United States described El Chupacabras as a hairless, gaunt animal walking on 4 legs, a vast departure from the original Puerto Rican monster. Unlike the Puerto Rican version, actual corpses have been found. Upon examination, these canine-looking creatures always turn out to be coyotes, dogs, or raccoons with genetic abnormalities or victims of mange. An animal infected with mange has severe itching and hair loss. Some even have self-inflicted wounds from scratching and chewing. In advanced cases, the skin of the animal will become thicker and darker in color, and their body may be emaciated. All of these symptoms can explain the chupacabra's appearance. Because this chupacabra is based on real-world animals, it carries less cultural significance than its Puerto Rican cousin. The unique political status of Puerto Rico helped to shape the El Chupacabra's myth. It became a symbol of cultural otherness, and the mystery surrounding its origin emphasized how those in power can control information. One thing both myths have in common is that real animals are actually dying. For farmers and rural citizens, the threat to their livelihoods is a huge, very real problem. Monster mythologies are typically thought of as ancient tales told long ago, but El Chupacabras shows us that these stories can arise today. They highlight our fascination with trying to explain the unexplained and allow us to tell our cultural histories by merging fact and fiction. I can't help but wonder, what form will the chupacabras take next? Thanks for watching Monstrum. Have you ever seen El Chupacabras? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe.
Well, let's talk about this video for a second. Let's talk about this for a sec. Okay, so Dom, what did you think about the video?
Pretty good.
You know what was interesting to me? What was really interesting to me was the fact that there's 2 different chupacabras. Did you know that? Three.
It was like one is dog one, one that looks like a chicken, and one looks like it has wings.
Now see, the one with the wings, I feel like that was scaring me the most. Because I don't like nothing that fly and will mess with me, So what also is crazy is how, but I think it's kind of dope too, is how Puerto Rico somewhat adopted the chupacabra. Like, the term she used was cultural otherness, because people know how it feels to be counted out or outcast, because like she said, she was saying that although Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, they can't vote here. So it makes them feel like they aren't really a part of it. You know what I mean? And then similar to the chupacabras, they don't belong anywhere, You said you wanted Dominic? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least we saw a great video, right?
Wait, I'm going home?
Yes. It's time for you to go.
Oh,
But we will pick it up where we left off, okay?
okay.
So
Bye.
part 2, are we gonna do a bye, Kamari? Kamari left you guys. Are we gonna do a part 2 of the Chupacabra?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll do a part 2.
Bye.
Wait. Tell the people to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, to subscribe.
And It has been real. Dominic, I like the look, y'all. Dominic got a piece of paper. He got to hit all of his legends and myths. We about to talk about it each episode. This has been a wonderful, wonderful show. We're gonna pick up part 2 tomorrow. Thank you, Dom.
Mhm.
All right, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.
Bye.